Okay, guys, so once again, we are doing an update because I said that I would keep you guys updated on how the event coordination thing goes. So, I once again let me uh, kind of reiterate that I've done it so many times that it's not very stressful for me. And the way I set it up was low risk for myself, so I'm not chewing my fingernails. But most event coordinators, especially newer ones or ones with fewer events under their belts, would be totally chewing their fingernails right now. So I got the most interesting response. It's interesting, but not unexpected. This has been happening for years here in this area. I don't know if it's kind of most places are like this or if this is just for the Twin Cities area. I've heard mixed things when I ask over the years other event coordinators, but I think some places are just really more educated about how everything works, and there's just maybe a larger base of interest, or the economic stability of the group of dancers is, they just have more money. But so what has happened is tons of attention. People like the idea. There's tons of support. The teachers, okay, so on the Facebook event, which I posted yesterday, I think that's the second or third day of the event being public. I made the Facebook event because you got to kind of piece it out so people are like, oh yeah, oh yeah. People need to usually see it a few times because they're busy and they just don't always have time to deal with it or buy a ticket or think about it the first time. That's normal. That's how I am too. So I just do piecemeal and then I just keep marketing it like every day. Now, in the past, long ago, the teachers didn't even realize that they were supposed to help out. Not the case now in this community, or at least with the teachers I picked. I'm sure with any teachers in the community. We've been doing this a long time now. So I invited on the Facebook event like 400 people that I could click off. I don't know. I'm not going to go through the whole process of how that works. But anyway, I think it was 450 or maybe close to 5. And then I just kind of asked the girls, I gave them some marketing, like, you know, oh my God, my brain is dead. What the hell? It's time for coffee. So I gave them some photos that were all spliced together and they look nice, like marketing materials. Come on, Amy. In different sizes, so they work for Facebook and Instagram stories. They have to be like a certain size for that, and they have to be a certain size for a Facebook post, and they have to be a certain size for all these different things. The Instagram, of course, is usually square or like that little bit larger. So I gave them all that to choose from. Boom, immediately they sent them all out. And then that was the first day. I mean, everyone was on it. And then this second or third day when I did the Facebook event, like I said, invited 450, and we are now at 1K, over 1K, because that means that the teachers invited people from their friends list and that they have been on the ball compiling and figuring out. So that is so awesome that they all know how to do that, so they can help me market this. Otherwise, it doesn't work so well if only the event coordinator is marketing. You can just usually increase the reach hugely if everybody involved helps. And they have been. So, like, even just people who are just thinking they're not involved in any way except wanting to go have been posting this on their page because they want it to keep going. Then I also posted it in all the groups of the local belly dance, like events, on Facebook. So far, out of 1,000 people, presumably, probably mostly belly dancers, and in this area, that's a large pool. We have gotten 78 responses only, and 14 ticket clicks, which doesn't mean they bought the ticket at all. It just means they looked at the page. And let's see. We got 0 signups yesterday from all of that. 0. And so far, I don't know, we probably have 4 or 5 people who have bought any tickets at all. Not even one full ticket has sold for the whole event. It's all been for one day or one workshop. which is okay. There's no judgment in this. It is just, it is purely clinical. Like, you're just looking at what people want and need. That's how you need to look at it. You don't need to look at it like, oh, what a shame. This is so, and people aren't taking it seriously. People have lives, and this is where it's at right now. So that was what the purpose of this event was for, aside from all the fun it's going to be, was to be like, is this something people want? And so we're discovering, maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see. I mean, they still have, today is Sunday, I think, and they have all the way until Saturday to purchase their ticket. And all we need is the equivalent of 12 full tickets to do it, because then I will have the money to put down on the space, which, let me just say, in this type of an environment, I would never expect an event coordinator to put all that money down, like $1,000. No, because it's a huge risk, and that's not fair for her or him to take on all that risk for everybody else, not knowing what's going to happen. And what happens a lot is that everybody loves the idea because they love you, and they're being supportive, and they're saying, yeah, that'd be really cool, we love your ideas. And then, but to the event coordinator, if you're taking it personally, what it feels like is everyone's like, yes, we're gonna go, we're gonna sign up, we're gonna pay money for this, we're gonna do it. And then it's totally like Lucy on Peanuts, who whips away the football and is like, psych, you know, from Charlie Brown, and nobody buys any tickets, nobody comes. They might come to the hafla, which is $10 rather than $150, and so that they can perform, and that's it. They don't even buy anything from the vendors. So the thing is, I know that my facial expressions might have been like misleading there, but I guess there does need to be some understanding from the viewpoint of the general dance community of this, like how it feels to the event coordinator. And I did go through many times where I was like, you have got to be kidding. I just shelled out this much to have this event, and then I barely covered my costs. And the only reason I make money and have consistently made money is because I vend at the event. You have to have something else happening to make the money. Making the money. So really what I'm doing is creating my own market for my products, and then I make money. But the event itself, no. So I want to give huge respect to just a very few of the many event coordinators who have been in my area or are in my area, because you guys are like saints. You have risked so much and given so much to the community. There's other ones out there, lots of other ones, but let me just mention Leslie Inman. You gave so much to this community. Thank you for what you did for this community. And I hope that everything is going super cool in Canada. Also, Shannon Townsend has done a lot for this community with her really positive attitude and her like ongoing classes that are really consistent, and it's good. People should be happy that these ladies and gentlemen are out there doing what they do. So who else? Jordana, you put on some freaking cool shows throughout the years. Or thank you very much, because those are some really fun memories that we have. Amina Perez, I know you're not in Tribal Fusion, but it doesn't matter. Like you mentioned on the comment, like you put together the coolest events with people who are coming way in from other countries, and people don't realize what all happens in the background and how much work it is for you. And I am really, really hoping to go to this one this year. And it exactly depends on how much money I make at Tribal Rev, but if I make enough, I am in. And who else? There's so many others. Obviously, Cassandra has given a ton to this belly dance community over the years, and to just the whole belly dance community. And there are many more. If you want to list people in this area, Twin Cities, or other places, I would encourage it. Underneath this video, please give love to those people because they have given a lot. And in many cases, they put that money on the line, unlike what I'm doing, and risked it just so that other people could play. And that was really a wonderful, takes a big heart to do that. So, anyway, let's see what else. So that's where we're at today. I'm chewing my nails because we need a lot of signups compared to what we've had. I mean, there's a lot of support, but not much money has come in yet. So I know I was going to do a spreadsheet, and I will try to get to that soon. At some point, I'll release it so that you guys can look at it. Just a simple spreadsheet if for people who like that or might benefit from it in any way. Um, anyway, yeah, so that's the update. So I'll do more another day soon.